everyone, I am the Dragon Skull, and welcome back to Coffee Talk. We left off, Rachel and Gala came in at first, and he apologized about him being feral the other time he came in. No harm done. And then Rachel came in. She's still having some issues with her father, and apparently when Hendry went backstage with her at Coachella, he got into a fight with Morris Lester, and either he or someone beat him up while he was either in cat form or in human form, I don't know. And the point is, Hendry wasn't doing so good last time, so hopefully if we see him today, he'll come out a lot better. But it turns out Hendry did the right thing by preventing Rachel from going to that party, because the newspaper reads, police raid on private Coachella after party is biggest drug and sex related bust of the year. Good thing Rachel didn't go there. She would have been dragged into all that. Okay. Fight broke out during Coachella, culprits in police custody. Despite the arrest, Coachella will go on. Okay. And as always, prayer is here first. Welcome. Hey, Georgie's here. I'm guessing he was with the police force that stopped the that after party. Hey, Pop.
Good evening, everyone. Everyone safe and sound tonight?
So far, so good, officer. But the cop who's supposed to be watching this area hanging out in a coffee shop, I'm not so sure about that.
Hey, I'm working right now. I just love multitasking, you know? That requires skill.
Taking a break and working at the same time, you mean?
You know it.
That's an oxymoron.
That's why I said it requires skill. Anyway, Dragon Skull, I really need an espresso to keep me awake tonight.
Ah, so you're asking for an espresso this time. Okay then. If I remember right, espresso is just 3 coffee. And voila! 1 espresso. An energetic espresso to keep our officer upright on patrol.
You and your sense of humor. Your espressos are always out of this world. Definitely better than mine or my wife's.
It's not a competition, officer.
It is for her. She thought if she could make a better one, I'd stop coming to this place so often.
She's jealous that you keep coming here to get coffee instead of her making coffee for you.
That's not happening anytime soon.
So, anything special today?
Surprisingly, no. Gotta make sure this place is safe, though. What are you grinning about? I mean it. If you were here the last 2 days, right? You were here the last 2 days, right?
Yes, I was. And some crazy things happened here. And 2 days in a row. As if the gods were trying to give me first-hand experience. To use in my story.
Still fretting over your story, eh?
Well, the deadline for my draft is getting nearer.
Oh, yeah. How's it going?
Quantity-wise, it's shaping up pretty well. Quality-wise, honestly, I'm pretty confident.
Best of luck, then.
Do you have any updates about the last 2 days of chaos?
For the werewolf case? I spoke to Gala about it.
What? Are you going to arrest him?
Some officers of the precinct were talking about it, but in the end, we agreed not to do it.
Good. I would have been annoyed if they arrested Gala just because of his feral outburst. The last 2 days he was here, because, well, when a werewolf goes into feral mode, they can't exactly control their actions. That's why they self-isolate themselves, so they don't take their rampage out on other people. He couldn't help it.
Because he really helped a lot that night. We asked the folks in the hospital, and some other people in the area. Without him, we'd have had a lot more problems. He helped a lot, getting most of the werewolves safe in the hospital. Too bad he couldn't lock himself up in time. Thankfully, he didn't hurt anyone. So, those who'd rather detain him can't do anything anyway.
I'd be pretty mad at you if they did arrest him.
So would I. Hey, being mad at me wouldn't solve anything.
I know. What about Rachel's dad? Any idea what happened?
I'm not too sure myself. Most of it didn't happen around here.
What?
Yeah, it seems like it happened out near Coachella.
Yeah, like I read in the newspaper earlier. That's a long way away. I mean, it's not actually that far. But you wouldn't be able to walk it, not in that state.
So far, that's all I know.
Ooh. Hey, Rachel's back. Rachel. Rachel. Is Mr. Hendry alright? Before that, can I have a cup of hot chocolate, dark? Sure. Alright, dark hot chocolate. So that would be 3 chocolate then. And voila. 1 dark chocolate coming right up. Your hot chocolate's ready. And according to the walkthrough, that's actually the last drink I'm ever going to be making in the game. On day 14, we just talk to the characters, we don't make any drinks for them. So, let's just sit back and watch from this point on. Your hot chocolate's ready. Thank you. Dad's going to be fine. He woke up this afternoon. Thanks to Mr. Gala. He got help fast enough to stop things getting worse. He's doing okay then. It'll take a few more days before he fully recovers. But no permanent injury we need to worry about. That's good to hear. I know. But still, it's all because of me. Because I didn't listen to him. When all he wanted to do was protect me. Rachel, don't blame yourself for this. Please don't take offense. But is it okay for you to leave your father alone in the hospital? His friends are there at the moment, and I can't face being stuck in a room with a bunch of people I don't even know right now. Besides, I really needed to get away for a bit. So I told Dad I'm gonna visit a coffee talk to get some fresh air. He's okay with that? He understands. He always does, I guess.
Miss Rachel, what really happened last night?
Dad got into a fight with some thugs. He heard them talking about me.
Oh boy.
In some very suggestive, perverted ways.
Oh, God.
Oh. He didn't like that, of course. So he morphed into his cat form and started a fight with the thugs. Oh, he fought them in his cat form? I thought he fought them as he was, and he used his cat form to quickly come to the coffee shop. Jesus, though. Maybe he became a cat just so he wouldn't give away his identity, because if they were thugs, then they could easily track his location. But to their point of view, he's probably just a random stray cat who attacked them for no reason.
Why did he morph? So people wouldn't see his human form what his human form looked like.
Yep, I was right.
And link him directly to me. Some cops went to the crime scene. They found some eyewitnesses to testify. And they managed to find the thugs. Are they fans of yours? No. It's even worse. They work for Mr. Lester.
I knew it! I knew it! I knew that Morris Lester guy could not have been trusted. I knew he was some kind of rapist of some kind. He and his thugs were gonna, like, do things to Rachel. I just knew it. Henry was right all along. Hopefully he recovers and he and Rachel finally patch things up.
What?
Oh boy.
The reason why it didn't take long for the cops to find them was because they were already under arrest. Because the party went too far last night. Whoa. How did it all connect up? They're Mr. Lester's bodyguards. They were chilling after the show, having a pre-party before the big one. And you know about guys and locker room talk, right? Yeah? Well, that's what they were doing. And I was the topic of discussion. Ugh. So, there's that. I'm so sorry to hear that. You were right about this party. I'm glad I wasn't there. Once again, I owe Dad for... Hey, it's okay. The most important thing now is that you're safe. And your dad made it through. I should have listened to him. He might be out of touch, but he's still way more experienced than me. He's my father. I wish Mom was here. She'd know what to do. She'd know what to say to Dad when he's recovered.
Oh, Rachel.
You know what? I'm sure you'll know what to do. You're an adult, remember? But I don't know. All I know is I have to be there for him when... That's it. That's all you have to do.
It might be weird to hear it about something coming from Freya, but she is right.
Be there when he needs you, Rachel. And whenever you need a breath of fresh air, you can come here and relax for a while.
Guys, thank you. I've had enough fresh air for one day. I'll go back to the hospital now.
Thank you for the update, Miss Rachel. I wish your father a speedy recovery.
Thank you, Dragon Skull.
And off she goes. I think it's safe to say that they finally put aside their issues, and now they're back to being father and daughter again. And we've come to the conclusion of their story as well.
Man, what a weekend.
Pretty crazy, I know. Anyway, I gotta continue my patrol. It's been a pretty weird weekend. But overall, things are still safe around here. But even with that, never let your guard down, okay?
No problem, officer.
Thank you for checking up on us, Officer Georgie.
Okay then. See ya.
And he's leaving too. Wait, is this the end of day 13 already? This is a short day. Are you going to leave as well, Freya?
I don't think so. I've had enough rest. And I have stories to write.
You're not tired?
Definitely not. In fact, I think I can get it done today.
Alright. I won't bother you then.
Oh, you're never a bother. Besides, this whole book project would never have existed without this place. And you. So, thank you.
The pleasure was mine. Now, I'm sure you shouldn't spend any more time on chit-chat. You've got a book to finish.
No problem, boss.
Yeah, that's the end of day 13. Jeez, that was a short day. That was the shortest day. It's been 15 minutes as well. You know what? Let's do the last day as well, because how short it was. I know I usually do 1 episode per day in this game, but that was a very short day, so let's continue. Oh, it doesn't say the date this time. It says 2 weeks later. Okay, so this is the final day, which means this is going to be the final episode of Coffee Talk. I wasn't expecting to do the finale today, but I don't mind. Let's do it. So this is like 2 weeks later, so hopefully Hendry's recovered by now. And also Hyde should be back from his trip, because he said he's only been gone for a few weeks. Alright, last newspaper to read. Coachella Festival proves to be major boost for Seattle tourism. More women have spoken out and claimed Morris Lester lied. Initial reports indicate possible herpes outbreak at Coachella. Ugh, Jesus. That's not good at all. Hopefully that Morris Lester's in jail now, where he belongs. That stupid molester guy. He definitely had it coming. Hey! Everyone's here! Well, not everyone, but a lot of characters are here. Bailey's is here, Bertel, Aqua, and Freya are all here. I hope all the characters show up. That would be amazing if they did. Anyway, let's do the last day and wrap this game at once and for all.
Hello.
You're finally here.
Hey all.
Hey, yo.
Hi Freya.
Huh, someone's feeling happy today.
Of course.
Did they?
They approved it.
Yay, well done, Freya. I'm happy for her.
We're so happy for you.
Congrats.
Oh my. Do you know how happy I am?
Judging from your expression, I'd say somewhere between ecstatically and rapturously.
You're goddamn right.
Oh my god, oh my god. How did they react to the draft?
Surprisingly, they liked it.
That's amazing.
I know, right? I couldn't believe it either. They told me if the book sells well, they'll definitely sign me for a second book.
I'm so happy for you.
Anyway, whatever happens with the book now, I can take things a little slower. Because they gave me a year to finish it. With a feedback session every month.
Sounds professional enough.
Of course. They are the biggest publisher around. Enough about me. How's the coffee shop been doing?
It's been great. We've had a lot of new customers lately. And some old-timers, of course.
I heard Hyde's back from his trip to Korea.
Yeah. He brought us some gifts back. Oh, that was nice of him.
He didn't get any for me?
I'm not sure. But he did say he always gives gifts directly.
Gifts giving the old-fashioned way, huh? How about you? Things are great. The last time I saw you was before your mini break. Yes, we decided to go to Coachella. Wow.
That event was a mess.
Yeah, 3 hours at the festival was enough for us. So where did you go after that? We ended up in Port Townsend. How was it?
I enjoyed it. I never knew a historical trip could be fun.
Oh yeah, I saw your new profile picture, Aqua.
Oh, hang on, I didn't see it. Yeah, here it is. That's cute. I like that. Just Her and Myrtle together making funny faces with emojis. That's cute. I like that. Has the other characters used new profile pics as well? I think Rachel's changed hers. That's a nice picture. I like that one. I like her hair tied back as well. It's a nice look for her. And everyone else is the same. Okay.
You both look so cute.
Oh man.
Thanks. Was that taken during your vacation? No, it was at Max. They had a Japanese-style photo booth there, so I forced them to take a picture together. You were at Max too, Myrtle?
Yeah. I helped her out a bit with the booth.
Thank you.
You don't have to keep thanking me.
By the way, have any of you heard from Neil? No.
Not me. They did send 2 postcards to the coffee shop.
Really?
Yeah, one's from Coachella.
That's not even that far away. Why send a postcard?
Hard to tell with them. Yeah, Neil's an alien. He doesn't fully understand how Earth works.
What about the second one?
It's from New York.
What? What are they doing in New York?
Beats me. Oh, so Neil went to New York City. New York, it's a heck of a town. Working on their mission, maybe.
Yeah, probably. You stand more of a chance there. Anyway, guys, we're leaving for the night. How come? Oh, come on. So soon? We were here for hours before you arrived, and we need to work tomorrow. Fair enough. Take care on your way then.
Good luck with the novel.
Thanks. See you, Dragon Skull.
See you around. And they're off. Are we gonna see the other characters come in as well? Like Bailey's is here, but Lua isn't with him.
They look happier when I first met them. They do.
It's not easy to find someone you can be comfortable with in such a short amount of time.
Yeah. Anyway. Sorry if it seems like I'm ignoring you, babies.
No worries. I don't feel ignored at all.
Are you by yourself tonight?
No, I'm waiting for Lua. Ah, so she is coming. She's just running late. She has some work to do.
This late at night?
Yeah. She's been doing overtime for the past few days.
How are the two of you doing?
Things have been great. In fact, after 10 years together, we're finally moving in together next month.
Wow, congrats.
Yeah, I'm happy for Bailey's and Lua that that they're back together and now they're moving in.
But I thought Lua lived with her flatmate.
We're moving to a new place. She got promoted recently, and her company's providing her with an apartment.
Wow, well, she must be a really big deal in her office.
Well, she definitely earns more money than me.
That's not saying much, babies.
You shouldn't say that to a fellow freelancer. Oh, here she comes. Hey, Lua's here. Yeah, I do think everyone's actually going to be showing up. Well, except for Neil, because Neil's in New York, which is kind of a shame.
Baileys, I'm so sorry. I didn't expect it to take so long. I thought it would be done by...
Honey, it's alright. Freya and Dragon Skull have been keeping me company anyway.
Oh, hey Freya. And Dragon Skull. Sorry for barging in without saying hi. How's it going? I would say things are great, but not as great as you two lovebirds. You told her already?
Oh, only about the moving in part.
As you've heard, we're going to move in together next month. Where is it? Not far. I mean, the company provided the place, so they want to cut my commuting cost as much as possible. That's thoughtful of them. It means they don't need to reimburse my taxi fees when I'm working overtime. Oh yeah, that too.
It also means we get to visit this place more often.
That's a good point. We owe this coffee shop a lot anyway.
Don't mention it.
I have a question for both of you. Go on. The last time we met, I believe you were going to introduce Baileys to your parents. How did that go?
Man, her father didn't kill me, at least.
Well, at least Papa lets you eat lunch with us. That's rare, you know?
I know. And at least they didn't say no, which means a lot, I guess. It was a good start.
It was definitely a good start. Anyway, Baileys, we need to go now. Or maybe we'll miss the intro again. You folks going somewhere? Yeah, we're going to watch the midnight screening of Full Metal Conflict.
Ha! The game, Lua, no, not Lua, Myrtle and Aqua have been working on, I mean.
I didn't take you for someone who likes FMC, Lua. I don't, but this guy loves it.
Hey, you always enjoy watching me playing the game.
I enjoyed watching you, not the game.
Yeah, that reminds me of when me and my sister were very young, and I had the PS2, and the very first game I played was Crash Bandicoot: The Wrath of Cortex, and my sister loved watching me play it. And she became a big fan of Crash Bandicoot, even though she is not into video games at all. That's how much that game means to us, really, because it's a really good game. I really did wish that they made a remake of that instead of replacing it with the new Crash Bandicoot 4 game. I mean, don't get me wrong, I am excited for Crash Bandicoot 4, it's about time, but I also do wish that they remake Wrath of Cortex as well. Because technically Wrath of Cortex was Crash Bandicoot 4, but it feels like they're just replacing it altogether. But anyway, I'll talk about Crash Bandicoot some other time when the game comes out. Let's just get back to this, and we'll wrap it up once and for all.
Too bad I didn't introduce you to Myrtle just now, Baileys. She worked on the game.
Really? Oh well, I'll be visiting this place more often. I'll probably meet her again one of these days.
You probably will. Now go, you lovebirds. You don't want to miss the movie.
Alright, catch up with you later, Freya.
Bye, Dragon Skull.
Enjoy the movie. I wonder if Gala and Hyde are going to come in next, and Rachel and Hendry, of course. Hopefully they come in. Oh god, I got a sneeze coming. Nope, no I don't. I hate that when you get that tingling feeling in your nose and you feel like a sneeze is coming but it doesn't come. It's annoying.
There they go. I'm so happy for them.
They've still got a long way to go, and probably a lot of obstacles in their path.
But they're moving forward.
Yes. How will you write their story?
As it is, it's beautiful enough, and it has enough drama.
That's one way to put it.
Anyway,
what's that look for?
You haven't told me about any of our other friends here. How are they doing?
You only skipped coming for 10 days. What do you expect?
Come on, they played an important part in my writing process, remember?
Well, there are some updates about the regulars.
Tell me.
Where should we start? Oh, that's it? Well, I don't know if the game's ended just yet. It's loading. Maybe it's gonna cut 2 hours later or something. Hopefully, if the game will load. The loading screen froze. Don't tell me the game broke. Oh, thank God. Oh, credits. Lua visits this place more often now that they live nearby. The last time they came, they were talking about catering and venues. Hyde returned from his trip to Korea and brought gifts. Some are more special than others. He said he considered moving back to Seattle if his agency allows it. He bought Carla kinky handcuffs. Aqua continues her work with the university, and she's promoting a new game with Myrtle. She's still working on small indie games, and the difference is she's not alone now. Yep, she's got Myrtle to back her up. And there's Neil. Neil. Just being Neil. The only news about their superhero breeding mission are the 2 postcards they sent me. Rachel is back at the recording studio preparing for her first solo album. She found a new manager, someone who made the news as a legend coming back to the industry. Her father. And finally, Freya. She finished her book and gets published and has some signing sessions. It was a massive success, sold out even after the 4th printings. I didn't get to read that. It was a massive success, sold out even after the 4th printings, and might be adapted to a movie. She's working on a second novel. That's good. I'm happy for her. And with that, guys, we have finally come to the end of Coffee Talk. Man, that was a really good game. I'm glad I decided to play this. It may not have been too popular among you guys, and I don't really blame you for not knowing much about this game. I didn't know anything about it either. I only played this game because my friend Michael showed it to me, and he thought maybe it would make a good series on the channel. I had my doubts at first, but we played a little bit of it together. Like we did the voices for the characters and read through some of the stories that they had, and I really liked it. I've really grown attached to this game. I think maybe it's because of the Undertale style to it. That I liked it so much, because it reminded me so much of Undertale, which is not a bad thing. It's a good thing, because I love Undertale. It's one of my favourite games of all time. As for this game, I wouldn't call it my favourite game of all time, but it's definitely up there with some of the greater story element games of it. And considering I played The Last of Us 2 that didn't have a good story, I mean, it had a good story, but not as good as the first, is what I'm trying to say. It was nice playing this. And that's why I also played this game, because, well, I've been spending the last couple weeks playing The Last of Us 2 and SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. So they were both like action-based games. So I wanted to play something soothing and relaxing for a change. That's why I turned to this game, because all you do is just make coffee and you just talk to the characters. And you. Thank you, game. Those are short credits too. I wasn't expecting it to be that short. Now, what do I think of the game? Well, I love it. I really do like this game. It was nice playing something calming for once. Oh, there's more. Game's not over just yet. Oh, new character. Welcome. Okay, what voice should I give this guy? Let's give him like a smooth kind of voice. He looks like a smooth talker. He reminds me of Geen from Bleach. Hello, Dragon Skull. Good evening, sir. Have we met before? I'm sure this is your first time here. Of course I've been here before. In fact, I've worked here before. Wait, is that Neil? Is that Neil? Did he take a new form? What? Wait, no way. Is that really you? I'm assuming that's Neil. Either it's Neil or it's a character my character that the barista knows from his past, but has never appeared before. It has been a while. You've changed a bit too much. I've learned a lot about how to live with your people since then. It is Neil. It has to be Neil. So he took on a human form this time instead of being the astronaut form. I assume it was a success then? Multiple successes. What's with the new look then? Just trying to blend in. It seems like an Earthling immigration agency is after me. Now that you mention it, somebody did visit this place looking for you. When was it? Not so long after your second visit here. Was he a bald guy in a suit? Yes. That fire agent. And you've seen him? Yes. Thankfully, I've changed my appearance since then. By the way, you can drop the act in front of me. Act? What act? So, you finally noticed. To think that such a power can be born from our kind. You're good with your act, though. It took a few tries, but there are some timelines where I forget to pretend that I don't have some knowledge of certain stuff. Interesting. Wait. Is my character another member of Neil's species this whole time? And he was all this time he was just pretending to be a regular human working in a coffee shop. That's a big twist. I did not see that coming at all. Well, let's continue first, before we come to any conclusions. Now I'm curious to know about those mistakes. Well, it happened a few times. First, when Freya told me about her meeting in the elevator. Then, it was the first time Rachel visited this place. And the last one involved you on your second visit. Huh. Oh, and there was another one right after Freya got her draft approved. Can you show it to me? Assuming you know how I communicate with my kind. Never tried it, but let's see. You've beaten the main story of the game, but you haven't seen everything yet. Wait, there's more? Is there more? I was expecting there to be more. And I wasn't expecting that secret ending as well. That was a massive twist. I didn't see that coming at all. So, my character, the barista, he's actually another one of Neil's species. Who's been living on Earth for a long time. And by this point, he's learned a lot about how humans act and work. I have to say, his impression of a human is really good. Fooled even me. I did not see that coming at all. Apparently there's something else in this game, something I've missed. I'm gonna have to check it out on my own, see if there's like another ending to get. If there is, I might do a video on it, who knows. I might have to look up how to get it though. Because the walkthrough I had with me, beside me throughout this whole thing, it was mostly just telling me what drinks to give each character. Because if I give them the right drinks, it gives me a good ending. And I think I did get a good ending. Like, all the characters are living good lives right now. Freya finally published her book, and is getting a movie adaptation. Myrtle and Aqua have released their game. And Hyde and Gal are still friends. And Hyde's decided to stay in Seattle this time. Rachel and Hendry are working together, and they've resolved their issues. And Lou and Bailey's are together, and they're moving in. I'm happy for them. I'm happy for all the characters that they're all doing good things with their lives. See, that's another thing I love about this game. It's characters. I don't think there was a single character in this game that I didn't like at all. I liked all of them equally, and it was hard for me to pick a favourite. Like, Freya's a really good character. Her, I felt like I related to the most because, well, both me and her are writers. Like, she's writing a book, I'm writing a comic. Not the same thing exactly, but we are creating like a story. Hers is based off of more real life, well, their version of real life, while mine is just based off of fiction, because it's about a superhero. And I also liked Gala and Hyde. I thought they were a pretty good friendship duo. Seeing them together reminds me of me and Michael. Like, I'm Gala and Michael's Hyde. And Michael even said the same thing when we got to that part when they were first introduced. I do like the idea of a vampire and a werewolf being together, and Gala was an ex-military man who's now a doctor, and then that outburst, that when he went feral in the coffee shop, that was a pretty cool scene as well, because I was curious of what he would look like if he actually went feral, full-on werewolf during a full moon. And I liked Lua and Bailey's story. I liked how they had like a Romeo and Juliet kind of story. Like, they were two lovers kept apart by their families. Like, because elves and succubi hate each other. Elves consider themselves to be highly noble and ill, while succubi are seen as demons. But in the end, they were able to sort out their problems and find a way to be together. Bailey's left his family and gave up his immortality to be with Lua, and Lua was willing to allow her parents to get to know Bailey's better, and they did allow him to stay for lunch, so hopefully things do get better between them. Rachel and Aqua's story was pretty interesting as well. Like, they were two regular people, like, who are into games, and they happened to find each other in the coffee shop, and together they worked together on making Aqua's game a reality, and the game became a success, which I'm happy for. Rachel and Henry's story was also really good as well, like the typical father and daughter relationship after the mother died. It reminds me of a kind of like Chicken Littles, or sort of like where the relationship between him and his dad, because after their mum died, they just sort of drifted apart. That's what I was getting with Rachel and Henry as well, because her mum was a really good person. She knew how to handle situations like this. But Henry, however, he needed to learn a lot more about how to be a proper dad. And Rachel, she wouldn't let him because, well, she let her fame get to her head, almost to the point where it almost ruined her life. But luckily her dad stepped in and saved her from being raped and drugged at that party. That was really uncomfortable. But I am glad that that Morris Lester guy Goldwalker was coming to him and got sent to prison. And I'm glad everything turned out okay. Georgie was also another good character as well. I mean, he doesn't show up too much in this game, but I really do like him as a character. Like, he's just a cop doing his business, and he was helping Henry with his problems because, well, he's a dad himself, so he knows how to handle teenage girls. It's pretty good. All in all, I love this game. Oh, and Neil. I forgot to mention Neil. He's a really interesting character as well. I like the idea of an alien coming to Earth and wanting to learn more about it, and his mission to breed with women, and so he could give us like our own Superman. That's a cool idea, and it is. I like that twist at the end where it turned out my character was another one of his species. But according to what the text said, I haven't found everything in this game yet. So in the future, I might make another video on this game, trying to find that other ending that I missed. There are also some extras to look through as well, like there's some comics here. These are, however, I kind of want to look through on my own. I mean, they're not too big, so I could look through them now if I have the time. Oh no, there's more. So, no, I think I'll do a separate video looking through these comics about the other characters. But anyway, guys, that is the end of Coffee Talk, until I can try and get that other ending. And maybe I'll squeeze in those comics as well. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this series with me, and if you liked it, please leave a like, and subscribe to my channel for more videos, and be sure to check out the other Let's Plays I've done if you're new here. I've done so many games. I've recently done The Last of Us 2 and SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydra, so go check those out. And I do have another Let's Play plan as well. I did buy a new game that I'm actually kind of looking forward to playing. It's a game I didn't think I would be playing on the channel, but something just made me want to play it. I won't say what it is though, because I want to surprise you guys, like I surprised you with this game, because none of you saw this Let's Play coming. Hopefully you enjoyed it though. And with that, I will see you all next time. Peace. Time to close up shop once and for all.